All beings have their own language and communicate with the rest of the web of life in ways that are unique and important. We once understood the voices of our more than human kin, but sadly we have forgotten how to listen, and as a result find ourselves isolated from the natural world. As Catholic priest, scholar of evolution, and self-proclaimed geologian, Thomas Berry states, "We are talking to ourselves. We are not talking to the rivers. We are not listening to the rivers. We have broken the great conversation, and in doing so, we have shattered the universe. All the disasters that are happening now are a consequence of that spiritual autism. We should be listening to the stars and the sun and the moon, to the mountains and the grasses, to the forests and rivers and seas that surround us, to the meadows and the flowering grasses, to the songbirds and the insects, and to their music, especially in the evening and the early hours of the night. We need to experience, to feel, and to see these myriads of creatures all caught up in the celebration of life. The divine communicates to us primarily through the language of the natural world. Not to hear the natural world is to no longer hear the divine. It is long past time to rekindle our relationship with the natural world, to relearn the ways of true kinship, and to remember our place in the web of life. We offer some gentle reflections now on the importance of breath and where that gift comes from, how it creates language, and the ways in which the natural world reaches out to us in its own language and offers an invitation to return home to the wild as members of the family.
Breathtaking by Janice Falls. The sacred language of the breath has no words, a speechless entry into the body, a tidal connection with all that is, the language that we were born into, the last sentence, the last silent word at our death. It is the poetry of call and response, inhaling news of the world, exhaling delight and despair, inhaling stories of life and death, exhaling our narratives in sound no more than a whisper. With each breath we take, life is poured into every cell, announcing our presence without ever saying a word.
Soften into Presence by Susan Telford. Softening into presence is an act of deep trust. It is a quiet acceptance of what is here now, allowing everything arising just to be, without trying to manipulate or control. It is being aware of the soft animal of the body, connected to the senses and to intuition. It is being without agenda, just here, now, fully present. There is a one-pointedness to it, and gradually we come to realize that even more than being present, we are presence.
Ancient Language by Hannah Stevenson. If you stand at the edge of the forest and stare into it, every tree at the edge will blow a little extra oxygen towards you. It has been proven. Leaves have admitted it. The pines I have known have been especially candid. One said that all breath in this world is roped together, that breathing is the most ancient language.
Lost by David Wagoner. Stand still. The trees ahead and bushes beside you are not lost. Wherever you are is called here, and you must treat it as a powerful stranger, must ask permission to know it and be known. The forest breathes. Listen. It answers, I have made this place around you. If you leave it, you may come back again, saying, Here, no two trees are the same to raven, no two branches are the same to wren. If what a tree or bush does is lost on you, you are surely lost. Stand still. The forest knows where you are. You must let it find you.
Sacred Relics by Nicola Force. I do not know when I lost my footing on the earth, or when I moved upstairs from the heart to the lofty places where ideas dance. I do not know how many steps I must take to make the pilgrimage back to the Holy Land. But I do know the longing for something that cannot be named, the missing of something unknown, as if the day calls me out to play. Because I was once eager to go outside. I once knocked on the doors of friends uninvited. I once moved in my body as if I belonged there. But here I am now, in the middle of my life, with duties to be done and chores to be completed. While the pilgrim comes uninvited, knocking at the door of my heart, bringing sacred relics of the life I have not yet lived, ready to take me in, even as I am, if I am willing to find my way down the stairs and open myself to life once again.